Make the bed. What the f- You are failed! Oh no! I won. I deliberately picked all the wrong options and I won. Alright, the point where we give the eggplant a cesarean section, that's where I tap out. Hello lovely people, my name is Emma. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. I'm working on a couple of videos right now that take a little bit more time. Some scammy EMF protective product company and a recap of another Asylum knockoff movie, so that's all coming in those videos, take a little bit more time, and I lost a couple of days last week from being a bit under the weather, got the winter cold, so I thought today I would bring myself back, I'd G myself back up by just playing some fun games, by just having a nice little time, checking out YouTube's new Playables. You might have seen this, you might not, I don't think it's rolled out across all people and platforms yet. I am lucky enough to have access myself. This is essentially just what it sounds like. YouTube now has this playable game feature. It's that kind of thing where every social media platform now is trying to be the, like, not to quote Elon Musk's vision of X, but the everything app. That's why every social media now has short form video content and, you know, all of this. The idea, I guess, being that every platform wants you to stay on their platform and never leave, which is a little bit sinister, but I do work here, so I guess from a business perspective it would benefit me if everybody just stayed on YouTube all the time. The main thing is we've had app stores and mobile game collections and sort of like game collections for so long that surely anyone making a new version of that will be able to identify what has worked well, what hasn't worked, and make something as good or better than all the existing formats, right? So let's take a look at YouTube Playables. Oh no, it sucks. Yeah, it sucks. It's really bad. This is the YouTube Playables page. So you have the home page. It automatically directs to the browse page. Feels like home shouldn't be called home if it's not the page that you land on, but whatever. The home page is just this. It's just the popular games. You'll notice I'm on a computer right now, but you'll notice that these are all vertical because they're mobile games. Look, I love a mobile game. I love a cheeky little word game, hidden object, little puzzle brain teaser, anything that is sort of like a mundane real life job but they've replaced people with cats. I play all that shit. You know, I'm not that discerning when it comes to this sort of thing. Even for me, this is not the best game catalogue. My favourite thing is that you then have this browse page and you can see underneath every game we've got a little category. So they have been placed in their gaming categories. If you want simulation games or multiplayer, or simulation, or simulation, or simulation, or simulation, or simulation. Action! You can't search, there's no categories. That search bar at the top of the page, that's just YouTube search. That will just go back to regular YouTube and watch videos, which is tempting. We can't jump to conclusions here. We should be analysing the quality based on the actual selection. So maybe there's no categorization, maybe there's no search function, maybe you can't do anything as simple as clicking on the racing category in order to find racing games, even though that has been a feature of gaming libraries across various platforms for years and years and years and years, and would be quite a simple thing to just copy and implement yourself, YouTube. Let's judge it by the quality of the library itself. What games have we got on here? We got Parking Jam, that's a brain and puzzle game. Race Master 3D. I don't actually have any 3D glasses on me, so not going to be able to play that. Tall Man Run, Magic Tiles 3. Sadly, we don't have access to 1 and 2, so let's hope there's no progressive storyline there. Desert DIY. Balls 3D. 99 balls. 99 balls. Ball Blast. Cannonballs. Why is there so much balls? Why is there so much balls in here? You know what? I'm going to check out Tall Man Run. There's 3 things that I'll never be able to do and access. It's being tall, being a man, and being run. Wow, look at this. Is there any sound? I don't think there's any sound. Tap to start. Well, I'm on a computer, so let's see how this works. Okay, I'm just using my mouse. Oh! There is sound. Oh my god, look how tall I am. Huh? Ow. Can I jump? Oh, I'm doing it. Huh? I'm so fucking hefty, dude. Look at me. I lift. Wait, what do I do here? Tall Man Run is a game where you collect the highest numbers. That really is the game. To grow taller and stronger as you race towards a giant enemy. Can I jump though? There was nothing I could do there. I guess I don't really understand what about this is meant to be fun. The gameplay aspect is sort of moving left and right, and it's like, you know, go in the one with the bigger number. Oh look, it's getting really, there's walls now. See that sick flip? Oh my god, I'm so tall. Look how tall and skinny I am. Maybe I'm not man enough to understand tall man run, because I don't really get what's supposed to be fun there. So okay, part of the benefit here is that these are cross-platform. You can play on mobile and PC. Trouble is the content in these games will keep me entertained for maximum, I'm gonna say, 6 minutes, maybe 7 at a push. I know a much better cross-platform game. Way better graphics. Although admittedly when the bar is tall man run, that probably doesn't mean a lot. Here's some reviews from Matt when he's come in and seen this game on my screen. It is actually pretty graphically impressive. And at least it does look like the adverts. High praise indeed from such a discerning gentleman. I am of course talking about Raid Shadow Legends. There's some pretty substantial differences between Raid and the games we've looked at here on YouTube Playables. Number 1, Raid has gameplay. It actually has an enormous amount of gameplay because new stuff keeps being added. There's a lot of depth and strategy that can make it a little bit overwhelming for new players, but don't even worry. That's why we're giving away 2 epic heroes and a free legendary for new players. If that's not enough to get you excited, let me tell you this legendary is a big monkey man. Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. I'm the king of the swingers, yo. A jungle VIP. Not only is he a super cool Monkey King, he does actually have useful abilities for playing the game. He can steal all buffs from enemies before attacking them. His Staff of Wonder ignores 50% of the target's defense. Plus he has a passive which revives him fully. That's insane. Monkey King forever! If you haven't started playing yet, click my link down below or scan my QR code. Make sure you use that link. You will only get these bonuses if you do. On sign up, you'll immediately get a huge starter kit, including Epic Champion Mausoleum Mage, Beautiful Undead Boy. At level 15, you'll get another starter pack, including Epic Rector Drath. I think she has like a badass grandma vibe. After you've downloaded using my link, use the promo code Monkey King to get Sun Wukong. That promo code is only available to the end of November, so use it fast. It's pretty rare to get a legendary hero like this for free, and he's a giant monkey. Make the most of it while you can. Join the Little Duck Clan, why not? Do check it out using the link or the QR codes. Get those insane bonuses. Thank you so much for taking a look. I hope this compensates a little bit for the quality of the games on YouTube Playables that we're now going back to. Okay, so not a brilliant start. Let's have a look at Sculpt People. Let's do something a bit more creative. Try a simulation game. Oh, hell yeah, choose your clay. I would like this nice blue, please. Okay, pretty. Sure. Oh. So we don't actually sculpt, we just... You just wipe your finger around the screen. It just kind of plays the game for you, doesn't it? Okay, at least it saved my spray painting. Is that an ear? Corgi butt. What are these stickers? Why would you put stickers on a person's face? Is that OF like OnlyFans? Ta-da! Amazing. Okay. Ice sculpt. Okay, you know what? This game has a couple of things going on. This game has some stuff. I'm using a saw. This is... Oh, okay. Struggling to respond to my movements here. Oh, there we go. This might be better than Tall Man Run. This one's just inside it. This is like digging out a little dinosaur bone in one of those kits for children. Wow, I did it. I carved that myself. Of course we got 3 stars. It did it automatically. Hooray, I got 25 coins. Can I do anything with my coins? Whoa, look at this. We've unlocked some sort of like Cyclops fella. I can't wait to put a big butt sticker on him. Oh wow, it actually saved it this time. Ooh, you know what? Finally it got a bit creative, you know? Oh, it's a horn. Sick. It's perfect. And then, of course, to top it all... Oh, hello, there's a rainbow version. Top it all off with... Oh, there we go. On the butt in the forehead, really. That bitch didn't give my painting a... It doesn't matter, I got the same amount of coins. Is this what he wants me to sculpt? Because that's not going to happen, bro. Have you seen my work? Hello? Oh, some of these accessories cost coins. Perfect. Cool as shit, dude. Ooh, 1 star. Oof. Okay, well that's awesome. I'll come back to that later. Balls, yes. We've got balls. We've got basket battle. Karom and chess. Classic. You can't go wrong there. Color page ASMR. I don't like the sound of that. I'm not an ASMR person. I know some people, I understand theoretically, on a theoretical level, I understand it tickles some people's brains in a good way. When I hear sounds that sound like that up close to my ear, that scratches my brain like a claw and it makes me furiously angry. So let's check that out. I'm not doing it, I'm just holding down. I'm not actually drawing that shape. I'm just holding down the mouse. Oh, now I'm doing it. Yeah. Gonna be unhappy with this. Gonna be unhappy with this shit. What about this is ASMR? Just because you can hear the pen? I mean, the pen sounds nice, but can I just keep... Oh, there's one very specific way to fuck up. Haha. I made the flamingo yellow. What is this? Am I 20% of the way to a new pen? Do balloon, please. I'm simulating being an artist working on commissions. And people are just texting me like, do a balloon. Do a fucking balloon. I hate to say it, but I think we've interpreted this person's request wrong. Eggplant green. Ha ha ha. Hee hee. Ah ha ha ha. I ain't got a blue top. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha. I'm having fun. The thing is, they've given me this little meter to fill. They know exactly how to keep me playing because I want that to get to 100%. I need to know why I'm doing this. Plus lollipop. This is our worst one yet. Feel pretty good about that. Playing this game makes me think, man, it would be really fun to sit down and do some drawing or colouring with real watercolour pens. Wouldn't that be more fun than playing this mobile game? Can you do Heart on Fire, please? I'm not being funny, but they could do this shit themselves, you know? 90%. Please. Get. Yes, just now I've got a pen that's a cat. Which I do love. I mean, look at it. But I gotta stop playing this game. You know, I mean, maybe it could get better. There's an Angry Birds. So that's like one known entity, studio. That's like a real game, I guess. I mean, it's not one that I'm into. Crazy Caves. Daily Solitaire. Daily Solitaire. How do you choose? Dop 2, delete one part, and Dop 4, draw one part. Oh, but then what are Dop 1 and 3? All right, fine. Let's try Dop 2, and then if it's really good, we've got Dop 4 to play. Shave me. He's happy. Make the flower happy. Oh, delete one part. So we're like deleting a part of the picture to make the... Oh, look how sad the water is now. Summon the djinn. Hey, bro. Look how zen this guy is. He's like, hey. I sort of expected like a puzzle element to it. I sort of thought maybe it would be like a game. I don't know why I thought that, but no, you just rub on the anywhere on the image, and then it's like, haha, look, it's something else. That's dark. Modernize it. I feel like there's some sort of moral quandary going on here. I don't want to make the bed. What the fuck? I keep making the mistake of thinking there's going to be some sort of challenge or puzzle that I've got to work out. Oh my god. All right, the point where we give the eggplant a cesarean section, that's where I tap out. What the fuck? Like, this is clearly shovelware, right? I'm being facetious and making a funny bit out of it so we can try these stupid games, but this is just shovelware. Shovelware meaning, like, there's these companies and sometimes companies make collections and they just make as many games as possible, shoving together as many ideas as possible with a minimal effort. It's like quantity over quality, where like loads of these just aren't games. And it's largely because the people that play mobile games are children. And some of those children are young enough that they just see bright colours and all they have to do is that, and that'll be enough, and they make money off of ads. It's pretty cursed. This just feels like Steve put this together on a Wednesday afternoon, and now it's just on YouTube, like publicly available, and it's so bad. There's like this tiny library. Look, let me scroll down. That's the whole library. Why am I playing these shitty games? Because these are the choices. Ooh, a zoo. As soon as I finish this rant, we're going to play Zoo Happy Animals. I'm just kind of amazed. that, like, they've got such a limited library, and the people that are filling the library are these, like, trash companies that just make, like, Clash of War, Idle, Battle 2, Merge, Unlimited. You know what I mean? Like, the kind of stuff that is just, like, one person who is an expert in SEO put the concept together, and then they hired, like, one designer who bought stuff off the Unity store and put together a game. Like, it's amazing to me that that's what this is. That being said, let's check out Zoo Happy Animals, because if it's got cute animals, I might just be sold. Oh no! I can't tell you how disappointed I am. Released to feed safely. What happens if I don't, though? Can I just... When does this end? Oh, that's it. We've reached maximum zoom. I want to die. I don't like it when the... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. What a good boy. Oh, did I fail? The music is so whimsical for what is happening here. Hey, I've never worked in a zoo. Is this how you feed the crocodiles? What is this shit? Can you go, fella? Okay, I'm having a little bit of fun. I'm having a little bit of fun. Level 2. Play the game. Oh look, this is an actual game. Control the head to catch food. It's a real game that you can lose. I'm so happy. I love his little bird friend. This is so stupid. These creatures are made of like 5 shapes, and I don't care. Because, you know, the bar's so low at this point. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe that's why the library is so garbage, and then there's like 1 or 2 like solitaire or chess. There's like 1 or 2 real games, so that you'll be like so despondent at all these absolute garbage pieces of shit that you play solitaire and you're like, this is amazing, I'm never leaving. YouTube, why? Why have you done this? Shaving an alpaca. Oh, 20% of a box. They're doing it again. This is probably, I reckon 90% of these are fucking the same company. Your monkey wants a banana. Hey fellas. It's Tall Man Run again. I can use my skills from Tall Man Run. But now I'm a monkey, which is 1,000 times better. Jesus, that's a lot of bananas. Oh my god, some of them jumped into oblivion. I think I'm done with that. I can't tell you how much Zoo Happy Animals has disappointed me. I can't stress enough, I play mobile games. Like, I play trash mobile games. And like I said, I'm not that discerning. Like, my standards are not super high. But I guess I forget how bad some of the options are. And because I'm not 3, I would never download a game to my phone like Bazooka Boy. So I just forget that this slop is actually out there. Drag to aim, release to shoot. Bazooka Boy! This motherfucker's laughing at me. The sound of being murdered by bazooka. I got 330 cash. Okay. First try. Oh wow, yeah, I did fuck it up the first time, I guess. I mean, at least there's something going on here. Like there's a thing you have to aim and you can miss. So at least that's there's kind of a game happening here, you know? Total annihilation. Oh! You are failed! Oh no! I are failed because of my guide. I murdered myself. I ended my life. You are failed. Fuck me. I'm furious. There's going to be a gem in here that we have never seen. Angry Birds doesn't count. I refuse to play an Angry Birds. What's Bridge Race? This looks great. This looks like Tall Man Run again. Every other game on the App Store, or YouTube Playables, looks like Tall Man Run. This one might be one where the category said multiplayer, but I think that's a lie. Oh, you're supposed to go. You're supposed to just go. Victory. What do I need these games? They're like, okay, and when you win, you get coins. That's how video games work. You win, you get coin. The end. But you don't do anything with the coins. I'm furious. I feel like this is aging me. Let's do emoji puzzle. It claims to be a puzzle. Maybe this will help. Okay, bee likes flower. I understand. Yeah, okay. Baby. I'm 10% of a baby. Okay, if you're sick, you wear a mask. If you're tired, you go sleepy. If you kiss...
Ooh.
Yeah, well, say no more. Done. I'm no baby. I know things. Zombies like brains.
Oh.
Muscly. Bean skibble. Lipstick. Yeah, I'm 40% of a baby. Yeah. I fucking did this in my sleep, mate. That's 140 levels. So it's all just this.
Wow. Ooh.
It's all just, you just connect the obvious things.
Oh.
While some disembodied voices go, woo! 90% of a baby. Detective in trench coat. Oh. Oh, I see. I see what you're doing. I'm a newbie. Well, that was fun. What's fashion battle? Obviously, I myself am an extremely fashionable person, so I assume this will be a walk in the park for me. Sport. Obviously this one. Stunning. They love you, baby. Stylish. Sporty wig. All these games are like floating. There's like a metaverse here where we're floating in space. Damn. I won. I deliberately picked all the wrong options and I won. You know, I think that's enough of that game. Fork and sausage. You know? I gotta know. Oh, okay. Alright, not gonna lie, that's pretty fun. That's pretty funny. There's a little fork and a little sausage and you gotta... Oh no, I fucked it up. You gotta get your sausage to the fork. Yeah. Haha. Yeah. Surprise box. I've unlocked pudding. This is the best day of my life. Whoa! Dude! Oh my god, look at their wonky eyes! I love them! They're so wonkly. Who's this guy? Is that me? Please. Please! Fork! Fork and sausage! Maybe I need to get more lift off of the... Oh no! No! Please! Sausage!
Oh yeah.
I was definitely not perfect. Well, I guess this is my life now. Oh, look, a key. What's that all about? I'm not even doing anything right now. We're just jellying. We're just fucking puddinging. I got a key. I said I. Sausage is really handling this without me. Oh, that was close. I think this level can finish itself if I just, like... take my hands off the wheel. Let Jesus take the wheel. Come on, Jesus. You can do it. I believe in you. Fork and sausage, baby. Fork and sausage. Yes!
Oh, yeah.
Jesus loves mobile games, confirmed. This is like a toaster next. Toaster? Cute! Not gonna lie, this is kind of making me hungry. Whee! Haha! Alright, I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to get too excited. That was pretty fucking great. Homo evolution. Hell yeah. This better be gay as shit, dude. Dinosaur. That's not quite how that... That's not totally how that works, though. Like, I get it, but it's not quite. And then I guess we just sit here, because it's like an idle game, basically. So we just sit and wait. Indri. Cool. I love him. The song finished and it had a really definitive ending and then it just looped back around to the beginning again and I kind of want to die. I'm not even convinced these are homos. Don't even worry guys, I've upgraded my egg time. So... shit's getting real. I just want a little monkey. I just want one little monkey fella. If I can have a little monkey fella, then I'll be happy. That'll be me done. Just give me the little monkey fella. Give me monkey or give me death. Monkey. Goodbye. So what's great about this is that it keeps your score, and your score will maintain across devices. So if you're like, damn, I want to play Tall Man Run on my mobile, but I don't know what my high score was, saves it for you. I guess I just don't understand why. I understand conceptually why they do it, because they want to keep you on their platform as long as possible. It's the same reason Netflix now has games, right? I just don't understand why it's so bad. I don't understand why the choices are so poor. I don't understand why the library is so bad, why there's not even, like, categories. There's, like, nothing on the homepage. The homepage is really cursed. Guess their answer. Go on, then. Oh, shit, look at all these Ludo games. Ludo Club, Ludo Carts, Ludo King, TM, nickname. Blurmt. Oh my god, I'm playing versus Harry Potter. The irony. Name a yellow fruit. Banana. They said pear? This isn't a real person either, is it? What else is yellow? An apple. Lemon. A really yellow apple? Sometimes apples are kind of yellow. It corrected my spelling. That's nice. What the fuck else is yellow? Oh. I was gonna do melon. Oh, mango. I've forgotten what the game show is, but it's that game show. It's not got any sound. I'm really unnerved by the games that don't have any sound. You're just sat here sort of in silence. It feels very awkward. Double points. Also feels kind of, name a superhero. Superman. Buttman. Daredevil. Nobody said Daredevil? What the fuck? Well, nobody said. Like, it's not a real, it's sort of framing it like it's real people, and it's not, and that's upsetting me. Wonder Woman. Already given. Who's spurned by man? There's so many that I can't think of a single one. Captain Akmeric. Yeah, Blurmt. Feels kind of dishonest that a lot of these games are sort of framed as multiplayer versus experiences as well, when there's nobody else playing these games. I'd be surprised if there's another person in the world that is playing whatever the fuck this is right now. The important thing is I'm beating Harry Potter, so triple points, dude. Name a sport. Ball. Aw. Basket. Aw. Foot. Rugby? Only 5 said rugby? Gloff. Swim. It's just kind of who can type faster. Except that I think I'm the only real person, so me. I'm so smart and cool. Look, I got 3 out of 3 keys. What does that mean? Oh, to pick a chest. $20. $100. Is that an outfit? Oh, I got a vampire outfit. Wow, that felt needlessly cruel. I've won a ticket for the Rio de Janeiro semi-final. You know what? I think I'll tap out early. I think I'll retire on a high. All right, what the fuck is find out? I keep trying to scroll past this guy on the toilet, and I can't do it forever. Okay. Otaku's room. Let's go. Tape the man. It's a little Snorlax. It's a little yellow Snorlax. Okay. You cook the egg and then you get the egg. You can challenge next stage now. You find all hidden objects. It almost feels like it's been deliberately badly translated. It seems you have mastered the skills of passing levels. Now playing your best to challenge the levels. If you encounter, you can use a magnifier to better. Move the potion spray to the humanoid area. Oh, look, 696. Yeah. Spider. Spider. This is okay. This is better than... Again, it's hard to know how good it really is because some of the games bring you so low that you're just desperate for anything that vaguely resembles a game. Oh, he can't go to the toilet because the cat is on the... Oh, that looks like a dog bowl. And there's a bone. Okay, now he's on the toilet. I'm gonna take your phone. Do you mind? Oh, that fly's so cool. I can't wait to see that cool fly. There he is! Look, he's so fucking cool! Oh, there's a ducky in here somewhere. Bro? Ducky? Yes, please. There's food in here. Like he's been like he's been eating food in the bar, like on the toilet. Like he's been eating food on the toilet. That's weird, right? Oh wait, is that like a straw for the, can I? Yeah. Gonna cut it out of something. Snip, snip. Oh, go on then. Give me a magnifying glass. Got the tissue box. Well, that was sort of the bit that I knew. Oh, the tissue box. It was inside. We did toilet. That's fucking great. Mob control, HTML5. Merge master, merge heroes. Merge pirates, mergest kingdom. God, if you like merging, this is hella. Oh my god, my space pet. Fuck yeah, dude. Zub is a fluffy, cute creature from outer space and it wants to play. Zub needs energy to play games, for sure it gets enough rest. Tab buttons at the right time to play a lullaby. Gets hungry and dirty, feed and clean it. Time for adventure. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is the best game yet. Bro. You've got some gunk on your face. So it gets dirty. Yeah, you told me already. Just trying to clean the crud off its face. Yay. Food? I know, stop telling me. Oh, missed it. Oh. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, this is not a desktop made kind of minigame. Fucking Zub's gonna be so happy, dude. Do you want to play a game? Flappy Saucer! Well, we're out of energy, so time for bed. Tap buttons to play a nice lullaby. But there's no sound. You want me to play a rhythm game with no audio? Ha! Ah! 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 I just had to make up my own audio. Oh, now it's got maximum... Fuck, I guess we'll play another game. Aliens attack! Tap the enemies when they get close to defeat them. Oh my god! We're doing it, Zub! I don't really know what I was meant to do there. Space Snake! I know how to play Snake. This is a really big board. Is it going to get harder? I mean, obviously, that is how Snake works, but... You know what I mean? Like, are we going to get some, like, obstacles or something? Bro, I've been playing Snake since... You could play Snake, unless there's some earlier version of Snake. It does feel kind of... not that... good? Oh no, I died! Oh, you need, like, money. You need, like, money to get them. We got 29 coins. I can't play this long enough to get Zub a hat. I'm sorry. I love Zub with all my heart. You know I do, but not enough. Lunchbox ready. One more game to make me hungry. Oh boy, we're in some sort of abandoned shack for this game. That's cool. Click to place the sandwiches. Click to place... Is that a yogurt, maybe? This guy wants 4 cartons of strawberry juice, I guess? Oh, there's some blackberries. Was that 4 people's lunch? It must have been, right? Oh my god, he gave me $83 for that. Why are people coming to my shack? Why are people coming to my, like, creepy shack to get their lunchboxes made? What a weird lunchbox. Congrats! This isn't, again, you just kind of click. There's not really like a game here. You don't really, you know, like do stuff. Oh, but I can upgrade my room when I've made enough lunches. Whoa! Why is that? Oh. Throwing some nuggets down. Creamy oh, wow, this is like the fast food lunch of kings. Customize the box. Gets better. Relax. Ah, worm. Oh, we just cover it in cute bugs. Perfect. What the? Donuts? Oops. I mean, yes. Here? No? Oh. Feels like I'm doing this wrong. Feels like this one I'm doing wrong, but I'm still winning. I won. Bye. He just went and stood and stared at the wall in the corner. Like I can upgrade stuff now. Let's get an actual door. That cost all my money. Okay. Pokeball for more ball action. Okay, let me just have a quick look at Rainy Boba Cafe. This one has sound. Oh my god, it's cute. Is this a real game? Where like a real artist worked on it? Maybe. Let's make bubble tea. Fill the ingredients to the line. Tea. Yeah, dog. Okay, so it is just click and hold again, but on the plus side, we're giving animals boba. So, you know, it's a step up from all of it, everything. Why are so many of these food themed? I'm hungry. Bang. Yeah. Froggy! Frog wouldn't have a little leaf umbrella because frogs get the water through their skin. They'd be like loving it. They'd be like, yeah, dude, rain. Drink it up. So obviously I'm unhappy about that, design-wise. Oh, Doggy Chef's upset with me. Here you go, Froggy. Enjoy your boba. 2 cats. They're sharing a boba. Nice. Ooh, this is a real fuck-up, this one. I really buggered that one up. Aw, 2 straws. That's cute. I only got 1 star for that one. Oh my god, ghosts! Oh, that was bad. Sorry. What is this that we're making? Is this some sort of like ectoplasm thing? Each of the ghosts got a straw. Oh, we're only open at nighttime. Well done. Oh, that was it. That was the whole game. I think that was the entire game. It was pretty cute. It's just only a minute long. Let's hide and seek. Would I like to hide or seek? I guess I'll hide first. I'm hiding. It's not really hiding as much as it is running away. Oh, there's somebody trapped in a cage. Oh, because they got? Is that what happens when you get got? Uh-oh. Ah! Help! He's coming! I lost him. Oh no, another person got. I got your fucking back, bro. Don't even... Oh no. I did it. Nah, fuck that. I'm done. There's nothing more we can get from that. I know, straight up. The fuck is state.io? What does this mean? Okay. I guess I want to capture the states. Oh, I see. Oh dear, well this is a bit more political than I wanted for right now. This is dumb. This is really dumb. I'm just gonna say it. This is stupid. I won. Good for me, 200 gold. What are your thoughts on YouTube Playables, Reddit? Let's see what Reddit thinks about this. I think YouTube needs to make their website functional before trying to make it a gaming platform. If you were going to play the game anyways, it's nice to have an ad-free cross-platform version of it. That's a good point. We didn't have any ads in any of those, so I guess if you were going to play Tall Man Run, anyway, if you were like desperate to play Tall Man Run, then at least you have an ad-free version of it on YouTube. They look very cheap considering Google is a $2 trillion company. That's kind of what I think as well. Junky, cheap, boring, repetitive games for really dumb humans to play, aka toddlers. Which is fine, toddlers are allowed to be dumb humans. Delete One Part is littered with sexual and political references as well as blatant sexism and racism. I don't know how it got approved by YouTube. Oh my god, I'm glad we didn't play too much further. Most pointless feature to ever exist. Haven't been able to find any information on how developers are paid for publishing games on there. Let's have a look on YouTube for developers. Playables are interactive games and experiences published to YouTube, playable through our apps and website. If you're interested in submitting your game or company for Playables consideration, fill out the Playables interest form. So they are approved by YouTube. All Playables must go through a review process before being publicly launched. It can't be that thorough, or I guess it just can't be that discerning. I guess they just have to technically perform, I don't know. The requirements process is intended to confirm it meets various requirements. No shit. Obviously. What are the requirements? Game must follow responsive design, be playable in all aspect ratios, and adjust automatically when the viewport changes. Game should fill the available viewport. None of them do. They all have letterboxing, but I guess that's pillarboxing rather. I guess that's fine. Must not lock device or orientation posture. Must support touch input, mouse input. Must not unintentionally delay or ignore user input. Must not have any errors or unexpected behavior for UI components. Yeah, okay, so should be functional is kind of the main requirement I'm seeing. Must render text and graphics clearly across resolutions. That fucking duh. These are, I guess this is the point, is that they're the very basic minimum requirements, but Jesus. Must provide a game description of 150 characters or less. Must not include branding or logos in the game description. Must provide the genre. Why? Don't know, because they don't have any genre categories that you can search through or choose from. Must communicate there is no more content to engage with, such as after the final level or the end of game progression. Well, we just got to the end of Boba and it just had a little restart button. Does that count? No links that take users to external content. At least that's good. That is a good requirement. This is good. No confusing elements like close buttons next to the close buttons. So there is a lot of stuff here that does make for a better experience than using apps directly from like the App Store. They have actually identified some problems with gaming, like mobile platform gaming. I guess there's just not any quality kind of control. This is unfortunate because these are pretty much the two chief things that people were saying was good about YouTube Playables. Game must not implement monetization because monetization is not supported at this time. Similarly, advertising is not supported for YouTube Playables at this time, which kind of makes sense. If they get it up and running and it becomes popular, then they would implement advertising and monetization. At that point, there isn't really anything to distinguish it from other gaming platforms. The only thing that people have been saying is distinguishable about it is the lack of advertising. So, interesting. Playables content must follow the YouTube community guidelines. Playables content must not specifically target kids, must be suitable for the general audience, 13+. Which is also important because YouTube is not intended to accept for YouTube for kids, which is like essentially its own little contained service. YouTube is not meant to be for children. So that's quite important. And I don't know, I did make a point while we were going through those games of saying that a lot of these would only really appeal to like 3-year-olds who don't understand that what they're playing is shit and not actually a game. So not sure about that. Very interesting. Very interesting. I mean, it sucks. If you're an adult who has used any other gaming platform ever, any app store or anything, like, there's not really any point to this, except that at the moment there are no adverts. It looks like if this becomes a popular service, there probably will be advertising in the future, which will render that pointless. And the games just aren't fun. They're not good. It's a terrible library. There's no organization to the library. There's no categories to choose from. It's just littered with the kind of stuff that you play for 3 minutes and then you're like, well, that was a waste of 3 minutes. Obviously, I will be continuing to improve my Toolman Run high score throughout the week. That is very important to me now. Do like this video if you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be back for more regular in-depth content soon. I've been very busy rehearsing for the Christmas panto. I'm playing the Wizard of Oz. There's a lot of magic to learn. It's very important. You understand. But I hope this was a fun little interlude for you in the meantime. I must give a quick shout out and a thank you to my giant chickens and colossal quackers over on Patreon. Most importantly, have yourselves a very lovely week, and I will see you really soon.